What is up, everybody? It's Brock O'Clock or Super Gaza, once again, whatever you know me as. Here with another video on the Spicy Salsa Gaming Collection, mine specifically. And I'm not going to have much of an intro today. Yep, we're doing Xbox One. Last time we did PS4, that was pretty successful. Thank you for everyone who watched that video. And I know it looks a little messy back here, like back there. Don't mind the cords. It's just, you know, I had to move some stuff around recently. But yeah, let's just make this short and sweet. I won't plug anything or nothing. Let's just get started. So I've got the white Xbox One here. It is the Sunset Overdrive one. We'll get to the box in a minute. Not much to show here, obviously, if you've seen an Xbox One. The Sunset Overdrive one is, wait, it's not, did this come out yeah, I think it is a year one Xbox One. I can't remember. But I think Sunset Overdrive was not launch day, but launch year. I got my Xbox One before my PS4. Originally, I was going to get a PS4 first, but that didn't happen. And it is a little dirty here. I've tried to take care of it as much as I can, but since I've got it, I've moved 3 times, and, you know, sometimes it just happens, and if anybody knows a good way to clean out these little vents here, let me know, too, because I don't know. So, and then we've got the box here. Now, if you've seen my Sega Genesis video or my PS4 video, you'll know that one of my complaints is that the box doesn't have the games, you know, on the box where they showcase a lot of the games on the Xbox One. I will say this was the launch year Xbox One, so a little bit of leeway with that, but also leeway in just the fact that the box art is just so cool. Like, the Vader one on my PS4 was okay. It was, I don't know, to be honest, it was average. Let's go with that. This one is just gorgeous. I mean, Sunset Overdrive just has great, like, artwork in general, but this box, it's just one of those boxes that's just like, I don't want to throw this away. It just looks too good. The game was digital, so you won't see a physical copy of Sunset Overdrive when I get to the games, which we're going to do right now, because that's everyone's favorite part. I like to get the console out of the way first, you know, because it does get kind of, I don't know, I mean, you've seen the console, right? So, so we'll start with Batman, my only Batman game on Xbox One. It's Arkham Knight. Not much to say. If you haven't played any of the Arkham games, they're fantastic. Some people thought this one was not as good as Arkham City. Maybe that's true. I like them both a lot. I don't know, one of the biggest complaints was the Batmobile stuff, which, don't get me wrong, is some of the worst missions in the game, but overall it didn't really take away from it. Let's just get these out of the way. We've got Call of Duty Black Ops 3, Call of Duty World War II. I have literally nothing. It's Call of Duty. What do you say? You know? Destiny 2. I don't really play that. I don't even really like Destiny. I got it because my friends had it. Destiny is, previously it was Fable, but I tell this to people all the time. Destiny is my favorite game to rant about, in the fact that I think it's one of the most overrated games, so no offense to anybody who likes Destiny. I mean, it's a fine game, it's a good game, I just think it's a little overrated for what it is. Here we have Dead or Alive 5 Last Round. So this is, now Dead or Alive 6 just came out last week as I'm recording this video, and I hear it's not selling so well, unfortunately, and that is unfortunate. Now, I haven't played Dead or Alive 6, of course, so I don't know how, you know, good or bad it is. I'm sure it's fine, but I say it's a shame that it's not selling well, because this is a really good game. I know people give it a lot of shit because of the boobies and the fan service, but trust me, Dead or Alive 5, like, I was not a fan of the Dead or Alive series, Dead or Alive, you know, 1 through 4. I mean, I thought they were okay, but they weren't my favorite fighting games. Dead or Alive 5 is one of my favorite fighting games of all time. Like, And I've played a lot of fighting games, trust me. Like, Dead or Alive 5 is super fucking good. Here we've got Dead Rising 3. I almost couldn't read it there, but I should know just by the cover. Dead Rising 3, I actually think it's kind of underrated. I was going into this because, you know, everyone hated it, and I was going into it thinking I wasn't going to like it, or like I would think it's worse, and I definitely do like 1 and 2 more, but Dead Rising 3 is still a really good game. It's super easy, but if you can figure out how to get past the poopy co-op system, and when I say poopy, I mean co-op is super fun, but the way that you invite friends into the game is really stupid. I couldn't even tell you how to do it because I remember it was really hard to figure out. If you can get past that and just understand that it's not like a hard Dead Rising game, it's super fucking easy, get some friends and you'll love it. Dead Rising 3 is actually really fun. Alright, so now we're gonna go with nope, not that one. Dragon Ball FighterZ, which I think I have the... yes, I do. So we're going to go to a special edition, so give me a moment. Alrighty, so I cut the video there for a moment to take the top off. So here we have Dragon Ball FighterZ, the special edition, like I said. So it came with this sweet steelbook. I'm sure you just saw that. Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan on one side. This is one of the coolest steelbooks I have by far. And what else we got in here? So we've got, they actually gave you the regular case, which is always nice when they do that. I think you saw that in my PS4 one with my, if you watched my PS4 one, that is, with like Odin Sphere, kind of did that. I think there was another one, but was it Yakuza? No, I don't remember. Doesn't matter. So it also came with, that thing just came out. Came with this, which is these little art cards. Now, first of all, I gotta say, they are really cool. They're these, like, they look much cooler, not on camera. I'm looking through the camera right now, but even on camera, they look cool. Really stylistic Dragon Ball, like, fighters, animated style, super shiny, just little art cards. There's not much on the other side. There's only 3. Now, I will say that the special edition I recall being a little expensive. You know, I got it day one for just the art cards, the steelbook, and then this, which I'm not going to cut, so allow me to grab it really quickly. This guy right here, the statue, the Goku statue, which is awesome, but I do still remember it being a little expensive for what it was. If you watch my podcast, you'll know that sometimes I do my thoughts on a special edition that got announced, and am I going to buy it, and if I do buy it, is it really worth it that I'm buying it, or am I buying it because I just like Dragon Ball, for example? I recall this one being just a little, not awful price, but I recall this one being a little bit more of one of those, like, oh, I'm just buying it because I love Dragon Ball. So, I'm not going to show this much. I mean, I guess I will, but here it is. This is just what the figure came in, so there's nothing inside. And then we have the pretty sweet top to this, which... here it is, and pretty cool. We got Vegeta, Goku, Gohan, obviously. I did get it on Xbox One, and yeah, it's a pretty decent box. Now here's the kicker. Here's the only thing that sucks about this. I'm gonna put this back in here, and it's gonna look like I'm struggling. I promise you, this is not because I am doing this with one hand. This is because the way they set up the box is incredibly fucking stupid. So I'm going to try to put the top on, because this is the topper. Look, I can't get it. Why? Here's why. This fucking... I'm going to take it off again. Give me a moment. This bottom flap thing they have here is just in the fucking way. It sucks. So whenever I'm trying to put everything back in, it's a pain in the ass. And the back part is a little more stiff. It doesn't like flop like the front does here. And it's not ripped or anything, I promise you. Like, it's just a piece of shit. So, that aside, good collector's edition, only slightly overpriced. This, though, getting this top on is stupid. So, anyway, we'll cut and we'll go to a couple more games and we'll go to another special edition while I clean up a little bit. Alrighty, so I got that thing back. That's just what it looks like when it's in the box. There's the Goku. Next game, Fallout. Now, I will say this, spoiler, I do have the Xenoverse 2 Special Edition, but we'll get to that in a minute because I don't want to just do 2 Special Editions in a row, so let's get some more of these games knocked off. Fallout 4. I was always more of an Elder Scrolls guy, and, you know, it actually really drives me nuts when people are like, oh, I don't really like Elder Scrolls because I'm more of a Fallout guy. But I do the same thing, so I'm a bit of a hypocrite on that, because I will say this, like, Fallout, I like it. It took me a little while to get into 3. Once I did, I did. Fallout 4, a little bit easier. It didn't take me as long to get into, but I don't like it as much as Elder Scrolls. Fallout 4, also, I think the formula's getting old. I'm not gonna lie. I hope they have good plans for Elder Scrolls 6. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I love them both, don't get me wrong, but Fallout, yeah. Anyway, Final Fantasy 15 Deluxe Edition, so there's not a whole lot of deluxe to it other than this steelbook is fucking cool. I don't even know what to say about it. I mean, I have not played it, so, you know, you can butcher me in the comments for that because I hear it's a fantastic Final Fantasy entry. But I actually haven't played it, and I've had this since day one. I want to, but it's one of those things that I'm kind of thinking I might do a Let's Play on, which is why I haven't, because I don't want to, like, play it and then be like, I don't want to play it again or whatever. So, Steelbook, no idea what it has to do with Final Fantasy, but whoever did the art for that, good lord. I think inside here, we'll just take a look. I think that's like some movie? There was like a Final Fantasy 15 movie, right? Let's look at whatever that is. So, Final Fantasy fans, you probably know that better than me. The game itself, and then, what is the inside? Oh, no, that's not. I thought that was another disc. Must be, yeah, I don't know who those people are. They don't look like the main characters. There's I can't remember his name. Knocked whatever. He's in Tekken 7. And then the road, because you can like drive on the roads in that game. Yeah, I really want to play this game. I just haven't gotten to it, and now it's been out for almost a couple of years. Really unfortunate. I hear about the DLC. I never brought that up on the podcast, but I should have, because that was kind of a big deal. How they're not gonna finish the DLC for this game or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know how it ends, so let me know how you feel about that, because that sounds shitty. Forza Horizon 3. Forza is a good series. It's fine. I don't hate it. I like the Horizon games more than the regular, because it is a little bit more street racing style. If you haven't played Forza and you're into cars... Actually, let me put it this way. If you're into cars at all, and you have a choice to play a car game, this is the only one you'll ever need. So if you have an Xbox One, just get whatever the newest Forza is, and to be honest, you probably don't even need to get the Forzas after that. They make a new one like every fucking year, and it's just stupid. It's like, stop it. It's like a sports game. I hate that they make one every single year. But, yeah, anyways. Gears of War Ultimate Edition. So this is not like a special edition, if you don't know. It is a remake of the first Gears of War, and a pretty good one. They upgraded a lot of things. I don't know if would I say they went to the level of, like, like Halo 2 Anniversary remake levels of remake-ness, I guess. I however you want to phrase that for lack of a better term. I don't know about that, but it's still a really good remake. So Gears of War is a favorite of mine, a favorite game series. Maybe not top 10, but certainly top 20. Here we have Gears 4, and this one actually is the Ultimate Edition. There you go. Now, this one also has a pretty cool steelbook. Not one of my favorites, but a cool one. They're all pretty cool, right? And back's kind of bland. Just a logo. I don't really like it when they do that. I'm like, it's just a logo. So, funny story about this, too. Oh yeah, and then it came with the Gears 1, 2, 3, and Judgment codes, which I'm not going to show the codes, but I think I've already used them anyways. Season pass for the game, and then stickers. I never know what to do with the stickers, because it's like, I don't want to, like, use them. Take the game out, and then you've got, you know, Kate, Dell, and JD there. But, quick little story before we go on to the next game. So when I pre-ordered this game, it wasn't showing up day one. And the problem with, you know, I got it on Amazon, and the problem with that Amazon needs to understand is that these Ultimate Editions, part of the reason you pay $100 for this on their Xbox One, it's an Xbox One thing. Part of the reason you pay $100 instead of $60, not just because they'll include like season passes or extra things, but you also get the game like 4 days early before everyone else. So like for 4 days, only the Xbox One edition is out. So if you don't have an Xbox One and you only have a PS4 or whatever, and you don't know that, that's what these Ultimate Editions are. Forza Horizon 3, where's it at? Also had one of those. I didn't get that one, but so yeah. Well, Amazon was delayed, and then everybody on Amazon found out, and I went to the Gears forums, and it was updating. They're like, yeah, this is bullshit, whatever, we're not getting our game day one. Not only were we not supposed to get this day one, but Amazon was delaying everyone's copy till after the regular version came out, so we were paying an extra money for no reason. So what Amazon did was they ended up giving everybody who pre-ordered that a free digital copy, and they still sent us the other ones, so we actually kind of got extra out of that. So this is probably the worst game I own, Guitar Hero Live. Now, don't butcher me for owning this. I bought it on Black Friday the year it came out for like $30. I'm not even kidding. No one wanted it. I got it because I love Guitar Hero and Rock Band, and I was like, I'm going to give it a chance. I'll give it a fair shot. It's bad. It's just so bad. I don't even know what to say. They're giving out refunds for it, too, if you haven't heard that story. Another one I probably could have put on the podcast, but didn't. They're giving out refunds because it's just, like... It's a long story, but basically the way the microtransactions work, it's fucking stupid. Let's do Halo here, and then we'll actually go to another collector's edition. So, not much to say about the Master Chief Collection. It was the reason I got my Xbox One before the PS4, because I didn't have enough money, so I finally get enough money for a console. Halo's coming out. Well, Halo is my favorite shooter of all time. And I used to play Halo competitively. Nothing like major. I didn't go to like HCS or, you know, something like that. But I played a lot of like, and took competitive Halo very seriously for a while before I went to Overwatch. And I still will. I want to get back into it. The rumor has it, once again, as I'm making this video, that this is coming to the PC. Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah. But anyways, so yeah. It was a fucking mess when it came out. You can imagine that really sucked for me to have an Xbox One and only have Sunset Overdrive, which is a great game, but not... You want a little more. You want some variety, and to have your flagship franchise be just butchered. I mean, Master Chief Collection, when it first came out, it's mostly fixed now, so if you don't have it and you're like, you still hear bad things about it, it's probably fine. Okay, it's fine. And Halo 2 Anniversary, which is in here, they did a remake of Halo 2, and the Halo 2 Anniversary multiplayer are phenomenal. So that's good. Like, you know, it's all good now. It's all good. But let's cut the video for a minute here. I'm gonna grab not something, but the next collector's edition I got. Okay, so I don't know if it looks like I'm super zoomed in, but I promise I'm not. So we have Halo 5, the collector's edition. Now, this collector's edition, I can assure you, was not worth the price. But is it bad? Well, let's take a look. It's not bad in my opinion. I'll let you guys decide this one. This is it's like a slit box that comes on the front of it. And first it came with this guy. Now I'm sitting on my couch, so if you see my blanket and stuff, and it's kind of weird. This thing is just so big that I have to. It took up all my floor space. You know, there's my games that took up all my floor space. It's that big. So we've got the download code for the game, standard. Yeah, this one also didn't come with physical, so I don't have Halo 5 physical. This is like operation orders. It looks like a fucking instruction manual. It's like, you're ordered to retrieve the Master Chief. Or Spartan Lock, go get Master Chief. Like, the story that sounded like it was going to be awesome and they didn't. 2 weeks of free gold. I don't know if I used it. Don't care. Here we have a Metal Earth figure of the Promethean. Now, say what you want about the new Halo games, but I actually do like the designs of the Prometheans. So, I've never put it together. Ooh, look how, Jesus Christ, that's shiny. But basically, let me see if I can... Here, I'll just set these off to the side. They kind of stick, you know, to things because they are like metal. Ooh, I hope it didn't ruin it there. But basically, they're just supposed to make this 3D laser cut model, according to this, of a Promethean. It probably looks better than the picture they show, but I've never made a Metal Earth. I've seen them, you know, in stores, but it looks like it'd be fun, but just don't have time. So, and then it came with this little green, you know, package, which contains like classified information on all the Spartans. There's Spartan Kelly and fucking Linda and fuck you, Frederick. And there's the Chief Man, and then you've got Locke's team, who everybody hates except Buck. Everybody likes Buck because he was an ODST. Just has little information on them and whatever. And then the inside it's kind of nice. It comes with this, like, it all came in this like steelbook UNSC, like, classified info. Yeah, whatever. You get the idea. So yeah, that's pretty neat. But I think all that stuff, to be honest, was okay. That's my opinion again. Now here is the cool part, and I might need to yeah, I might need to cut for this one too. This is a big boy. Give me a moment. Okay, so I'm at an odd angle right now. I'll try to get a better one. But basically, you get this giant statue of Locke and Chief. Now, focus camera. Come on. I will say the camera, or excuse me, thinking about the camera. The Sergeant Locke, who people do hate, he does look good here. I do like his design a lot. Now, they put them on this like little, I don't know, sand thing, and it's like a, I don't know, it's just a very Halo-y looking structure. I'm sorry that the angle is so poor here, but it's just so big. It's hard for me to like say how, you know, like show you a comparison size, like there. That's the PS4 box. That's the box the PS4 came in. It's like as big as that box. So this thing is huge. Go back there, Vader. We don't want to see you right now. It is very nice. Now, here's where I was saying earlier, was it worth it? No. I paid $250, and this is it. this is the last thing I have to show you. Now, I knew going into it wasn't going to be worth it, so it's not like I was really suckered. I'm just a sucker for Halo, so, you know, I was like, yeah, I'll get it. And then I saw like 6 months later, this thing was down to like 130. You could still buy it brand new. So I got gypped, but I kind of knew I was gonna. One cool thing, or the last cool thing really about this model though, is this right here and this down here are magnets. So it's not broken. They actually like stick together like that, and it's really nice. Here's another thing that freaked me out. When I opened the box originally, that happened. I thought it was broken, but no, his head can come off. I don't know if it's supposed to stick there, but when I put it back on, it sticks, and it's not wobbly or nothing like his head. So that scared the shit out of me, because I was like, I just paid $250 for this, yo! But whatever. And then I guess if you really want to see it last, you know, we have the box, which it's so big, it's hard for me to... Yeah, whatever. There's not much to it. So, anyways, I'm going to cut again so we can move on to the next thing. That thing is just... It takes up a lot of space, but, yeah. Okay, back again. Injustice 2. Great game. Not much to say about it. Really good fighting game. If you like Mortal Kombat and you haven't, you know, played this or whatever... Play the Injustice games. There's the first and the second one. They have really good stories. The story is continuous. Those are ones that you don't just play for the fighting, you play for the story. Kingdom Hearts 3. Oh boy, Kingdom Hearts. I have never actually played a Kingdom Hearts game. I played the beginning of the second one for about an hour. But as you can see, I did buy the deluxe edition of 3. I was looking forward to it. It comes with this little Sora pin. We could take it out here. Why not? And I know a lot of people are gonna... How does this open? Oh, kick me over this. I'll say this. The box is soft, and this box is just super nice. It looks very Kingdom Heartsy. I don't need to play the game to know that. And... yeah, I haven't played any of them. I think they look good. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think they look amazing to me. So don't kick me for that, Kingdom Hearts fans. We'll see. We'll see when I play it, you know. So it came with an art book. It's got the... I think this is the main menu screen, Sora, and then we've got Sora on a throne. I don't know what that's about, Kingdom Hearts fans, but let's do a quick flip. It's not a very good one. They have the Sora's journey here, which to me, yeah, it's actually the chronological order. We've got Kingdom Hearts 1 is like here. So it's not the order the games came out, but the actual order of the story. Picture of all the characters, you know, whatever. Not a great art book. Also kind of tiny, and to be honest, as I'm flipping through the pages right now, feels like it's going to rip. I did pay a little extra for this. So this is another one of those that came with the actual case, which I gotta say, this case cover is awesome. It just looks very Final Fantasy, but obviously, you know, it's Kingdom Hearts. But and then this is the steelbook it came with, which is... it's okay. It's alright. I like the design in the back is nice. I wish they didn't just have a little poopy logo down there. Not amazing, but this wasn't a super expensive. It was like an extra $20 for this stuff, so that's not bad. Inside's kind of neat. I don't know what any of it means. I do know a lot about Kingdom Hearts. You know, I know the story to every single game, and then of course we do have the pin if you wanted to get a better look at it. But yeah, I do know the story to Kingdom Hearts. I just haven't played it yet, so not much else to say about it. I'm sure it's a good game. I look forward to playing it, and maybe I'll let you know. Maybe we'll do a Let's Play on it. I don't know. Thing is, do I just want to hop into the third game and do a Let's Play? I mean, I don't know. I hear that it's complicated, though. So we'll do these like together because I have Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4 If you haven't played the Ultimate Ninja Storm games, they're all awesome. This one has the worst story in terms of the way that they set it up. I would almost argue this is probably the weakest Ninja Storm main series game, besides maybe Ninja Storm Generations. And then they had, what was the other one? Like Ninja Storm... I don't know, I didn't play it, but there's another side game, I'm pretty sure. But then we have the Ninja Storm Legacy Collection, which did come in this box. And let's see. So this is probably the worst art book I have ever gotten for a game, which is a shame because I love Naruto. So you open it up and it's like the history of Naruto, which is actually a pretty cool idea, but I don't know. Look at the way it's structured. Isn't this just weird? Doesn't this just look bad for an art book? It just looks all over the place. Like, they have the story on the left side, which is good. Trying to do this with one hand. Sorry if I'm kind of... And that's nice. And then they just have a couple pictures. It's just so, like... not an art book. I don't know. It is, but it's... barely qualifies as one. These are kind of neat. They have the little... rough drafts of some of the character models. The cover, or the back side's cool. It's Naruto's, shirt. The cover is okay. This just looks like something you'd get out of the fucking, now I'm swearing, I'm sorry. What do you call it? Like the book club at school and kindergarten. When you ordered the $1, like, Pokemon book, if you order it, you get a... I don't know. That's okay. Whatever. That's kind of poopy. The steelbook, the back is really slick looking. I do like the front a lot. Once again, not the nicest steelbook I've seen. This is probably one of the lower end ones I have, but to be honest, I don't remember if it came with this Haku card or if this is the Haku card that Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm Generations had one. But I don't have that game anymore, so I probably kept the card. I don't know if this is the card. I don't remember if this came with this game or what. Here you have, if I can get it out, the Boruto Ultimate Ninja Storm version, which is just, I think it's like the first episode or 3 episodes of Boruto. It was from Shonen Jump Special Anime Festa 2016. They must have done a preview of Boruto back then, and then so if you got this, you got whatever. That's whatever. There's so many episodes of Boruto now, it's like that's kind of worthless. And all they did here, so actually, yeah, I haven't even said what this is yet. It's all 4 Ninja Storm games. So here they have the Ninja Storm Trilogy, which was originally only released, I believe, in Europe. So they brought it here, but they put it in this collection. And then you have Ultimate Ninja Storm 4, which is, what I was showing here. So I have 2 copies of it, technically. But with all the DLC, so you get the Road to Boruto DLC, which is cool. So it has the Boruto characters. So there's Boruto, Sasuke's daughter, I can't remember her name, Sasuke, and then Naruto. So that's all pretty cool. I've seen Boruto a bit. It's alright. I didn't expect much out of it. But I do feel like it's a little bit of the Dragon Ball GT of the Naruto world or universe or whatever. So, anyways, I spent enough time on that one. Monster Hunter! We have Monster Hunter World. I was not a big fan of Monster Hunter growing up. I had Freedom Unite 2 or something like that on the PSP, and I tried playing with friends, and I was like, I'm not gonna lie, going into a fight just to fight a boss, just to get cooler cosmetic items, was not very fun. Does this game still have that formula? Yes. Do I like it a lot more? Absolutely, I love this game. I do not know why. I mean, it looks a lot better, it feels better, they have co-op. If you haven't played Monster Hunter, it's one of those things I feel like you're either going to like it or hate it. I think that flaw, I don't know if I want to call it a flaw, but of, you know, you just go in, fight things to look cooler, essentially. Like, your items do get stronger, but, like, I do feel like this one had better RPG elements, and it was a little bit easier to understand compared to the others. I don't know. Maybe I just need to go back and play the old ones. Like, maybe I've grown up and I like it more. I do say, like, I recommend play it with friends, though. It's so much better with friends, Monster Hunter is, so, and easier. Oh, here we go. These are kind of cute. This is a little different. Lego games are good, right? Like, I grew up playing Lego Star Wars 1 and then the second one, and then I did have the complete collection. I loved those. I played Indiana Jones Lego. I don't remember if I liked it. Most people didn't. Oops. Get out of here, Kingdom Hearts. This is episode 7, obviously. And it's a pretty good one, you know. It's just Lego. Like, how much can you bitch about a Lego game? If you're complaining, and unless they, like, completely, like, butchered the game, but they didn't. Like, they're just evolving the Lego series. How much can you complain about a kid's game like that? We also have Dimensions, which I'm so sorry for Dimensions fans. I liked this game a lot. The back cover looks stupid, though. They're just like, buy shit. It has all these, like, crossover series. If you haven't heard or played Lego Dimensions, it was a Toys to Life game, like what's it called? Skylanders or something like that. Or they're like amiibos, you know, you put the little thing in and it does some features. And, but you actually got to buy Legos while you did it. So that's awesome. And it came with these 3 as your starters. So Gandalf, Batman, and the girl from Lego Movie. I can't remember her name. And then you could buy a bunch of extra packs. Like, they had so many crossovers. They had, like, Beetlejuice, Powerpuff Girls, Sonic the Hedgehog, Back to the Future. Like, just imagine all the Wizard of Oz. Those characters in one world. That's so weird. So weird. Like, Knight Rider. What the fuck? Like, Knight Rider. Scooby-Doo was in it. Portal. So they had video game representation. Obviously, they had other Lego things like Chima, Ninjago. Yeah, it's awesome. Unfortunately, it just came out a little too late when Toys to Life was dying, and it only lasted 2 seasons. The last season was supposed to have, like, Minecraft and rumors. At least these are the rumors. Minecraft and, like, Steven Universe, which I could see because they already had some Cartoon Network things. Man, that would have been so cool, but it's dead, unfortunately. But if you haven't played it, it's super cheap now. So try to find yourself a starter pack. And if you have, like, a kid or, like, a girlfriend or somebody who's more casual into gaming, this is a great game. You get to actually build the Legos and put it in, so that's cool. Let's move on to another special edition, since we passed over it earlier. Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, so this one's a little older than Fighters, obviously. Here's another Amazon story. So, when I ordered this, I went downstairs to grab it, because I heard the mailman show up, or mailwoman, whoever it was. And when I went down there, there was 2 boxes for me. They sent me 2 of these. Now, I gave one to a friend, so no, nobody can have one, but, yeah, I ended up getting number, I don't know if you can see that, but it says 5,653 out of 8,100. I also got 5,654. I don't have that anymore because, like I said, I gave it away. So the inside, there's not really much. Yeah, this is the only thing that's, or actually, wait. Let's double check. So it came with a figure, as you can see. Yeah, the inside just has some kind of, like, just get that out of the way. It just tells you what's inside. So that's stupid. I would assume one of those was for, like, the game. Dang, doesn't stay open. Game case and the steel book. This cover also sucks. Like, the Fighters. Like, what's wrong with Dragon Ball and making a nice box? Just make it a square! You see, it's a square! That's all you gotta do. Square. Spoiler. Oh, also, we have Xenoverse 1 here. Before I, also a great game. If you haven't played the Xenoverse games and you like Dragon Ball, but you probably have if you like Dragon Ball, create your own Dragon Ball character. Arena fighting game. Yeah, they're good. Here's the actual game. Yeah, I don't know if Free day one DLC included. I don't remember what it was. I think it was like Goku Black, because he was like the villain at the time in Dragon Ball Super. So the case is just that slip. And then we got the Steelbook. It's an okay Steelbook again, not the greatest. Look at the back. That's so fucking lame. They just put a Dragon Ball on there. And what else? There was a sound. Yeah, they had a special music collection or selection. So if you don't know what a music selection is, it's when they just take some of the better songs from the game's soundtrack. So it's not the full soundtrack, and they, you know, this probably has like 13 so songs. Usually it's about that. The inside, and then the game, of course. Now the inside has Bardock on the left. That's pretty cool. And then that's really hard to see, but I think that's future Gohan, actually. And finally, it also came with one of the best figures I have. This is what made this one worth it. This Goku figure, I hope it's not too hard to see, is just so detailed, so awesome. It's a little dusty. It's been sitting on my shelf. Let's see if I can turn it around. Ow, it kind of hurts because of, like, he's got these rips, right, in his fucking clothes, so, like, it pokes me. So, yeah. Very cool, Frieza Saga looking like Goku at your face, like, oh, we'll fucking kill you, goddamn, you know, figure. The only thing that really sucks, this is the only stand it came with, is this fucking, like, gray thing, and it falls off. Like, you know, once you put it up and you just leave it, it's fine, but sometimes I'll subtly move it and, like, the gray thing will slip off or something. Yeah. That's the only other thing. So, allow me to once again cut away, and we'll get the next thing out. Alrighty, cleared up some more space here, so let's just keep on rolling. Overwatch, if you've watched me on Twitch, you know that I competed in the Overwatch Open for 3 seasons, yeah. And, we did okay. Not good, not bad. But that's besides the point, I guess. So, I do love Overwatch, even to this day. It's been about almost 3 years since it came out, which is just crazy to me. I do play it on PC now, though, but originally I didn't have a PC when it came out. I play tanks, by the way, if you're curious, and you haven't seen the Brocco Clock Twitch stream. Rare Replay. This was one of the games when the Xbox One first came out that I got that made the Xbox One worth it, and it's 30 games that had already been out, but many pretty awesome games. Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, Conker's Bad Fur Day, that was fucking great to see. I don't remember if Conker's Bad Fur Day is the Live and Reloaded version or not, but whatever. Perfect Dark, love Perfect Dark. Oh, that guy. What game is that? Jetpack something. Awesome arcade game. They actually have the HD one too, but I prefer the arcade one. Yeah, Rare Replay it's great. 30 games for, at the time, $30. It's probably even cheaper than that now. If you haven't played it, or played some of those games, and you have an Xbox One or whatever, get that. Red Dead Redemption. Yeah! Oh yeah! I'm a motherfucking outlaw! I think the inside, because I did get the special edition, whatever that is. To be honest, I haven't played a lot of this one. I get kind of bored, much like with the Elder Scrolls and Fallout thing, with the formula of these games. But Red Dead Redemption was very good, the first one. It came with a map, so. And the second one was probably number 2 for Game of the Year. I knew, like I said in my PS4 one, I knew God of War was going to get it, but if God of War didn't, it probably would have been this game. And, yeah, and just, I think I did play through all the Grand Theft Auto 5, so it's not like I hate these games. They are amazing games, but gameplay-wise, not gonna lie, it does get a little slow-paced and old. I've played it. I'm having trouble with that box there. I did also, let me real quick, when I bought that, oops, I dropped it, get these badges for Outlaws for Life, Red Dead Redemption. So yeah, got those, whatever. Rock Band 4, have a ton of songs in it. Don't play it super often anymore, although recently I had like a streak where I played it for like a month. And yeah, I don't know, Rock Band 4, it's alright. I think that genre is just kind of dead now, right? The music, or not the genre, but that type of it. Sega Genesis Classics. This is another good one. Rare replay style. It has over 50 classic games. And there's a double-sided poster inside, which is fucking awesome. I don't know if I can get it here. One moment. Alright, it's tiny, so that's the only bad thing. But on one side, come on now. Golden Axe, this fucking cool. Golden Axe is one of my favorite games on, well, it's one of the first games I used to play as her when I was a kid. I always played as girls when I was a kid. And you'd think that'd be the other way around, because now I play as guys. But when I was a kid, I don't know why, I always liked playing as girls. I guess I just thought it was different. Love Golden Axe, though, besides the point. Streets of Rage. I played as the girl in this one, too. They don't really look like that in the actual game. But Streets of Rage, another awesome game. If you haven't played Streets of Rage or Golden Axe, fucking amazing! And we're getting Streets of Rage 4. We'll see how it turns out after all these years. But yeah, do I recommend this if you already have, for example, Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection on the Xbox 360 or the PS3? It mostly comes with all the same shit. There's a couple games that are different. So, I don't know about that. Here's an interesting one. Speaking of Sega, Shining Resonance Refrain. So, the Dragonic Launch Edition. They've been making the Shining games. So Shining was another Genesis era, game. Shining Force and Shining whatever. Shining in the Darkness. I don't know. They had a couple of them. I didn't realize that in Japan they had been making these throughout all the years, because those are also really good Sega Genesis games I used to play. So when I heard they were making this, I got it. So far, come on, let's get this off of here. I do like it a lot. It's not an amazing game. The gameplay's okay. It plays a little bit like the Tales series, so Tales of Symphonia, Tales of Vesperia. They made all the girls super hot, as usual, so, you gotta get that fan service in, I guess. Once again, if you're not a fan of that, not Blaze Blue levels, like, they just look hot. It's not like they actually do lewd things in the game, but there's some cringy, like, kawaii anime desu, whatever, in the game, so there is that, but if you can look past that, it is a very good game. It's not, like I said, it's not amazing. There's some typical RPG-ness to it, but I do like it a lot. And the environments in the game, so fucking beautiful. They just look so cool. That's what I love the most about it. Like, there's nothing like, if you're gonna make, if Japan is gonna make all JRPGs like just super generic and similar, the least they can do is make a world that just looks gorgeous, doesn't look typical. Like, this kind of like has a medieval renaissance, like the towns look renaissance-y. They have dragons, but once again, still, like, you just have to see it. Like, it's not your typical fantasy world, but there is a lot of typical things about it, if that makes enough sense. So I recommend it. This bad boy, if you watch the podcast, you know that I love Spyro. Some of my earliest, fondest memories of playing video games are of the original Spyro trilogy. This is the Reignited trilogy. I love it. They built it from the ground up. They took a lot of insight from the people over at Insomniac, who are still working there. The people who made the original Spyro, there's still a couple of them hanging around at Insomniac. So it does come with Spyro 1, 2, and 3, all remade. Spyro 3's got some glitches, but if you've seen my Spyro Reignited review that I did during the podcast, there's a separate video on YouTube. You can watch that. You'll know my thoughts on this game a lot more, so it's good. Highly recommend it. One of the best games of last year. yeah, I'd put it up for one of my personal game of the years, but I know they don't really like to do like remakes or not, but that's not just like a remake, like that's like a almost feels like an entirely new game. Skyrim, I mean, come on, you know, everybody's got a copy of Skyrim lying around. Got the Steelbook. I think the Steelbook, this one in particular, there was a couple. So the inside sucks, it's just black. But I think this Steelbook in particular was an Amazon exclusive. And I got it because it was like on sale for 20 bucks or something. So both sides are the same, so that's kind of lame too. But once again, it was one of those ones. This is actually the first one I'd ever seen this, where if you got the Steelbook, they just gave you the case too. So that's good, you know. It's the special edition, so it has all the DLC, and that's one of those games that, you know, modding is better on PC, but they did add mods to the the Xbox One version, and yeah, I mean, if you haven't played Elder Scrolls by now, Jesus Christ. But if you have, I don't need to go into more detail. South Park: The Fractured Butthole. Cool. It came with Stick of Truth for free. I don't know if that was the Xbox One version only, because Stick of Truth is probably backwards compatible. I've played through a lot of Stick of Truth, but I never beat it, which is why I never moved on to this one. It's probably not really like sequel-y, although I think it's technically like a sequel in story. You probably don't need to play Stick of Truth to play this one, but I don't know. I do want to play. I was very hyped for that game. I just, once again, haven't got to it. I'm Sonic, Jesus. What do I say about this? I mean, you know, I really wanted it to be good, and I just, the more and more I saw as it was coming out, I'm just like, it's not, it doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. And it wasn't. I am using the control. Yeah, I forgot to show off my controller. So I do use the Elite controller normally. So the Elite controller's nice. I have, just real quick, they're only, you'll understand why I'm showing these off. I do have, it's tied up right now, but this is like an R2-D2, you know, controller. This is my wired, like, player 2 when someone comes over, like, you use this one, or player 3, I guess, because I have 3 controllers. And this is the one I have the Sonic Forces sticker on, so it looks cool. And Infinite has a neat design, although a little generic, but anyways, let's get the controllers out of the way. I just wanted to show the little sticker, and I did forget to show my controllers. So yeah, Sonic Forces, bit disappointing. I'm thinking that I think it's time. I think it's time for Sonic Adventure 3. I can't remember if I mentioned that on my podcast, but they got to do it, and they got to do it right. Actually, I think they should remake Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 just to prove that they can do it, and then make Sonic Adventure 3, but whatever. So let's put what could have been off to the side and head on over to another special edition in... Oh, hang on, big boy, big boy. It's Sonic Mania. So we got a good Sonic game now. A really good one, by the way. I argue that Sonic Mania is probably better than the original Sonic games. I don't know how popular of an opinion that would be. The box here is phenomenal. It says welcome to the next level and like a Sega Genesis style thing. This box is great. The game is digital only. And, alright, let's get the big box down here. So this box fits into that in there. And the box also looks like an old style Sega Genesis, like, you know, game box or whatever. And we will open it up. So it is very nice. And I think when this came out, like, I don't know how many it was, but like 1,000 lucky fans, whoever got this, got theirs autographed by, was it Izuka-san from Sega? I can't remember. But they got it autographed, so that's really cool. And how does this open? I think it's the front here. There we go. There we go. So this is one of the coolest collector's editions I have by far. Was totally worth the price. They didn't make it like ridiculous, so here was the full game download. It's whatever. It came with this metal card, it's pointless, but the art's really fucking cool. No, this is not an actual Sonic Mania cartridge, but wouldn't that be fucking sweet? But, I mean, it's made out of the same thing like a Sega Genesis cartridge was made out of, so that's awesome. But obviously it can't play Sonic Mania, but if you open up... Here, let me show you the little slot here. There's a golden ring in there, and yes, it does come out. Fucking sweet. Just awesome. And obviously you've probably seen it staring you there, and you're like, what's that? Yeah, here it is. Giant Sonic... what's a good spot for this? Right here. Classic Sonic figure. Looks awesome. Says Sonic Mania. He's standing on top of like a Genesis. And they even have... I think this is a Model 1 Genesis, right? See, I have a Model 2, so... And I always have. So, you can turn it on. Did I turn it on? Can't tell if that's on. And then you can turn the volume up here. Now, where is... Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a little power thing. Honestly, I don't know if I've used this. I don't know if it has batteries in it. If it... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get this to work. But, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry, guys. And gals. But basically, when you, like, turn it on, I believe it does the Sega thing, and that, like, it's fucking cool. It's so fucking cool. This thing gets me excited. I just want to play Sonic Mania right now, just looking at this. Like, oh, definitely one of the coolest, you know, special editions I've not just owned, but seen. So, there we go. We'll put him back. And let's just move this out of the way. So yeah, Sonic Forces, don't recommend it. Sonic Mania, highly, highly recommend it, even if you don't play Sonic games. It's a fucking amazing platformer. Soul Calibur 6, I love fighting games, as you know. Haven't got to this one yet. Now, I have played Soul Calibur 6, but I haven't opened my own. This is still sealed, as you can see. I just played it at a friend's house for a little bit, so I got my Soul Calibur fix for a while. And we're coming down to the nitty-gritty here, the end. We've got... Remember how I was complaining about sports games? Yep, okay. Well, I did buy 2K 16, 17, and, 15. I didn't buy 18. Because I was just like, fuck it. So, yeah, I do love WWE. I watch wrestling almost every week. Well... Not now. I kind of just try to keep up because I don't have time with all the YouTube and whatever. But I do love me some good wrestling when it's good, which is rare now, but it is good. And looking forward to All In. I love all types of wrestling. I don't care, where it is. Local. I've been to a local one before. Whether it's going to be like All Elite Wrestling, New Japan, WWE. Like, can't everybody just love, like, wrestling? Why does it always... I know they're competing with each other, but that doesn't mean we as fans need to compete. I get that WWE is pretty cringy, like, 80% of the time, but come on now. But anyways, so there's those. And I know we just did a special edition, but I've only got one game left, so we're going to do a special edition of this, too. Oh, yeah, it's Tekken. God, I love me some Tekken, so... Here we have Tekken 7. Now, Tekken 7, I just said I love me some Tekken, but Tekken 7 wasn't really one of my favorites. I thought the game modes kind of lacked... Plus, like, we had, and the inside's just red, so that's kind of lame, too. Fuck, man. Do something with your inside. You're like Skyrim. You're Tekken. But anyways, yeah, I thought Tekken 7 could have had some better things, like... We got so spoiled with Tekken Tag Tournament 2 having so many characters, and then Tekken 7 obviously takes some of the characters out, and then I don't know. There is another steelbook for this. It's at Best Buy. My local Best Buy still has it, and it actually looks cooler than this one. This is the one that came with the special edition, which we're about to try to open here. Yeah, the one at Best Buy is cooler. I don't know if it's the pre-order one or what, but here you have Kazuma and Heihachi fighting each other. So I have played a lot of Tekken 7. Now let's see. We are going to try to get this open. And once again, if you didn't watch my PS4 video and you're like, why do I keep seeing his knees sometimes? Yeah, I'm sitting on the floor because I just don't have a lot of room because I'm poor as fuck. Is that okay? Can't a poor guy make YouTube videos? So another one where it came with the actual case. I always love it when they do that, as you know. Top here just comes off. And you might need to give me, yep, a video pause to get this thing out now. Jesus. Okay, so I got it out. We've got the back of the box here, just real quick before I show it to you. The Xbox One version, I do believe this was exclusive. You got Tekken 6 for free. So I do have 6. 6 is good too. A lot of people don't like it, but whatever. Eliza, another hot character. Okay, so this video has been going on for so long that my camera actually is full. I have so many dang Xbox One games, but anyway, we're getting near the end, so if there's any weird continuity errors, we were talking about Tekken 7. Box is nice. Came with that steel book. Eliza, big ass titties, she hot as hell, you got her for free, and Tekken 6. Finally, let's end this video off with this. Oh boy, this thing is fucking cool. So this, I know I said the Goku figure was one of my most detailed. I think this one is my most detailed. This figure is so cool, and once again, I'm sorry for the weird angle. I'll try to, like, just lay down on the floor. But it's obviously, you know, Heihachi from Tekken 7, and he's fighting his son, wait, is it Kazuma, or is it Kazuya? I'm thinking Kazuya from Yakuza, right? Whatever. Anyway, so, oh man, his logo on the back just looks so cool. One of the coolest figures I've, you know, ever seen. The way he hangs there scares the shit out of me. It makes me, like, I'm like, is it gonna break? Like, look at that! How'd they even do that? They must have pegged his hand to his foot. But yeah, it's fucking awesome. I love this figure. They did a phenomenal job with it. I wish they had Jin Kazama, or yeah, Jin, because he's my favorite. That's who I play as in Tekken. But they're standing on this lava thing. Like, God, that's just fucking cool. And you know, that makes me think with the Goku figure I was talking earlier with the his little gray thing on the foot, right? There's no excuse why he couldn't stand up. Like, look at that. I don't even know what else to say. But anyway, let's end this off. So, thank you everyone for watching my Xbox One. Look at all that shit down there. I got another mess to clean up. There's Dad over there. I got the Tekken thing there. There's some shit over here, but you get the idea. So, thanks everyone for watching my Xbox One. I'm sorry for, you know, a lot of the cutaways, but this is my biggest game collection. I think maybe my 361, but this is definitely, if it's not my biggest, it's my second biggest. So, you know, sorry for weird cutaways. Sorry it was so long. I don't know if you like longer video game collection videos like this. I promise the future ones will be mostly shorter. You know, Game Boy Advance is probably going to be like a 20-minute maybe or something. This was a big one, but if you stuck around this whole time, and thank you for watching my PS4 one, my Genesis, whatever, just thank you so much, you guys, and I will hopefully see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, follow me at twitch.tv/BrockO'Clock. You can stay updated on Twitter. That's at PharaohBrock is my personal Twitter, and at SpicySalsaGame is the Twitter for the channel. So thank you very much, everybody. I'll see you next time.